Hello, back to the bottom. My name is Beast. Today we're back with Sousaku Kanojo because, Tom slept in. So, yeah. Anyway. It's gonna be a little too early. Check the time on my phone. It was like, half an hour early. Since I have nothing else to do, I decided to walk around the shopping district. That's... Wandering around for a while, I noticed a girl with a worried look on her face within the swarm of people. The little kid is crying by her side, grabbing the hem of her dress. Spot a pair of broken glasses by her feet. It seems like someone passing by must have stepped on them. No one's helping her, so I decided to head towards her. I'm still a bit worried about my meeting with us, but I can't just ignore the situation like this. I call out to the girl. You okay?
ええ、どうやら母親とはぐれてしまったらしくて。
Huh? My thoughts stop the moment I see her face. Kiri Natsukimi. Wait, how am I supposed to talk to her? I haven't mentally prepared for this. How should I even respond? That I'm a fan? No, ignore that. Now it would only make her more suspicious of me. Should I just tell her I'm a classmate?
どうしました？
Oh, no, excuse me, but aren't you Kiri Tsukimizaka?
どうして私の名前を？
She immediately tenses up as soon as she hears her name. So I rush to explain the situation as fast as I can. I also attend Psych Academy. I'm a novelist department, Koushiki Kagami.
なるほど。同級生なのね。
She breathes a sigh of relief and her expression softens once again. As for me, my heart is beating like crazy. I keep telling myself to keep it cool. May I help you look for the child's mother?
あなたが？
I'm waiting for someone, but there's still some time before we meet.
そうね。私一人だと探すのに手間取りそうだったし、協力してくれるなら助かるわ。あと、同級生なんだから敬語じゃなくていいわよ。同い年に敬語で接されるとむずがゆいから。
Allow me to help you then.
口調直ってないわよ。
Kiri Tsukimi is laughing right in front of me. When I look at Tsukimi over at Tsukimizaka, I feel my heart being cleansed. What's going on? Am I really going to die tomorrow? Is it really okay for me to be this happy?
どうかした？
Huh? No, I'm fine. Calm down. If we do something shady here, she's gonna get suspicious, and that would be the end of everything. Try to calm down as I look down and focus my gaze at the crying girl by Tsukimizaka's feet. Oh, it's Tsukimikaza, not Mizaka. Went down to use the gentlest tone possible. Got separated from my mommy. Don't worry, we'll find her soon. We'll make sure to bring you back to your mommy, okay?
本当？
Really. Stay by your side until you all find your mommy. You can come with us. If you see your mommy, we need you to tell us, okay?
頑張る。
Good. Such a brave girl. Pat her head, lift her up, and put her on my shoulders. Finding her mommy without a clear view among all these people would be very difficult. Alright, as soon as you find your mommy, tell us, okay?
鏡くん、幼い女の子の扱い方が上手なのね。
Can't you phrase that a little better? I feel those words are going to get me in a lot of trouble. A while ago, I researched how to deal with crying children. But it's not what you're thinking. It was for a story. One of my characters was dealing with a crying little boy.
なるほど。そのあたりはさすがノベル化といったところかしら。
Anyway, what about your glasses? Are you gonna be okay? Looks like they're broken.
いいのよ。どうせ伊達メガネだから予備もあるし。
Non-prescription. Ah, so to help you from being recognized.
そうそう。普段住んでいるところは人通りも少なくてメガネはしていないんだけど、こっちは都内でも人通りが多い場所だから。
Don't wear glasses at the academy either, do you?
そうね。顔付近に装飾品をつけるのは苦手なの。だからしなくてもいい場所はできるだけしないのよ。
Gotta. Make sure to keep a mental note that Tsukimi doesn't like wearing things on her face. Makes me a little happy to learn something that she hasn't talked about in interviews or on the radio. This is one of the benefits of being classmates. God damn, I'm gonna meet my end tomorrow.
そういえばノベル化って綾坂さくらさんが入学したんだっけ？
Yeah, we're in the same class. Won't reveal that she's my childhood friend, and that she's the person I'm meeting later today. Just don't want to be called a liar.
実際のところ彼女って一人の同級生としてはどんな感じなの？
As a classmate, normal?
普通ってでもあれだけの才能を持って普通っていうのなら普通じゃないのかも。役者でもクリエイターでも才能のある人は普通じゃないのよ。たとえ表向きは普通でも特別な何かを抱えている。私の少ない人生の中で出会った人たちはみんなそうだったから。だからこそ私は努力して才能ある人たちに追いつきたいって思ってる。
Kaze, you're already prolific voice actors at your age, isn't that because of talent too?
私は運が良かっただけよ。デビュー作がブレイクしてその流れに乗れただけだから。
Kirino Tsukimi's debut work, Towanaru Catharsis. No one was expecting much from the anime until it started airing. Right after the first episode, maybe people began to praise the series. The 6 episode marks, it was already extremely famous. And the main heroine was voiced by none other than Kirino Tsukimi, making her debut. After that, her voice acting career took off, having appeared in many popular projects since then. Even though she's still a student, her calm demeanor, dark hair, and purity have contributed to her rapid rise in popularity. However, there are people who despise her that attack her on social media. They say things like she was just lucky in her debut and they only use her for her looks, she has no talent. But I really do think you have talent, Tsukimizaka. Wait, which is it? Tsukimikaze? Tsukimizaka? Did I fuck...
コンフィグ画面。
This one says Tsukimikaze. What does the VNDB say? The VNDB says Tsukimisaka! There is no pattern. There is only chaos.
Eh?
When I saw Towanaru Catharsis, I could see how Kirino Tsukimi had something different from many other voice actors. I don't know if I can really explain it, but I've always seen anime characters as very two-dimensional, rather just characters. But the character you were playing felt real. It's like she was right there next. Didn't matter, it was 2D. Her performance was so incredible that it really felt like the character came to life. Sorry, I might have said too much.
いいのよ。そんな風にまっすぐ褒められるのは嫌いじゃないから。ありがとう。もしかして私のファンだったりするの？
In a sense.
そうなんだ。それなのにファンっていうことを初めに言わなかったのね。
I'm not that unaware to start conversation like that. Besides, wouldn't you be on guard if I told you that I'm a fan from the jump?
結構しっかり者なのね、鏡くんって。
You could say I have a lot of life experience.
物語の中で？
Yes, I'm quite proud of the things I've read and written.
もしかして鏡くんも商業経験者？
Huh? How'd you know?
噂でノベル科に綾坂さくらさん以外にも商業経験者が何人か入学したって聞いてたから。それと商業経験者ってことは社会に出ている大人と接しているということ。そう考えるとこの年でしっかりしているのもうなずけるなって。
Oh no, I'm not sure if I think things as much as you imagine I do. I don't even understand my own feelings right now. The girl I'm supposed to be like is right in front of me, but for some reason Iris is the only person on my mind. Oh, which ones are my real feelings and which ones are not.
そうやって自覚しているだけ十分しっかりしていると思うわよ。あ、お母さんだ。
Girl on my shoulders points towards a woman looking around the place. Woman there? Alright, in a few seconds we'll be back with your mommy. We reunite the little girl with her mother without any further issues. The mother thanks us several times before we say our goodbyes. The little girl waves to us. Awesome, we found her mother without much problem.
そうね。本当に良かったわ。鏡くんもありがとう。私、子供が少し苦手だったから。
A smile is one of appreciation. I'm so happy I feel I could die right now. Why the words trigger a thought in my brain? Didn't you say on the radio a few days ago that you liked young children?
じゃあ私は用事があるからこれで。
Yeah, it's called public face. Yeah, see, it's cool.
そういえばあなたのペンネームはあるの？
I do. I use the name Toshi in my works at the moment.
トシ？
There's a strange expression on her face saying that. Did I pen name that weird? The phone buzzes as soon as that thought crosses my mind. I could check and a message from Ayase appears on my lock screen. Look at the time. It's 15 minutes past the time we were supposed to meet. I'm so sorry I'm keeping someone waiting. I gotta go. I'll catch you later.
ええ。
Unfortunately, I don't want to break my promises. Say goodbye to Tsukimi-saka and rush to our meeting place. As she knows to create number girls, probably.
偶然よね。
Is it gonna be a case of like she's a fucking fangirl for Create Number Girls? Like both of them are secretly fangirl and fanboy for the other's like professional career essentially, and are now gonna have to deal with the fact that oh, that sure is not what I imagined they would be like. Anyways. Snake ritual.
I'll even hurry back to where we were supposed to meet. Sorry I'm late.
鏡くん何かあったの？
I arrived early, so I took a walk around the shopping district to come across a lost girl and help to look for her mother.
見つかったの？
Yeah, but that's why I was a little late. Sorry, I should have contacted you at least.
そういう事情なら仕方ないよ。それに鏡くんに何もなくてよかった。事故にでもあったのかと思って心配したよ。
Well, in a way, it was like an accident.
そうなの？大丈夫？
The thing is, I didn't find the lost girl. Tsukimizaka did.
月見坂さんってあの鏡くんが大ファンな人だよね。
Yeah, she seemed a bit overwhelmed, so I decided to talk to her, and that's when I realized that it was Tsukimizaka. Incredible, isn't it? Honestly, I wanted to avoid mentioning that initially. That was the first time I've spoken to her directly. Same heart's pounding like crazy. Then she found out I was a fan, and she didn't seem irritated when we parted ways. Well, she also asked me for my pen name. Crap, the close-up felt amazing. She's beautiful and has a comic presence. Such a trait from eyes. Stop, man. You're being a creep. So you're looking a little scary there. Something wrong.
別に何でもないですけど、月見坂さんと仲良くなれてよかったですね。
For the record, I wasn't late because I was charmed by her.
それは分かってる。鏡くんがそういう人じゃないってことはちゃんと知ってるから。
What then? Ayase?
そういうところ。ほら行くよ。
Hey, wait for me!
Out of nowhere, Ayase takes off quickly and I frantically chase after her. My first stop is a clothing store, which is a brand for regular people. How'd you take me to one of those fancy brands?
学生には高級ブランドなんて必要ないし、コーディネートさえよくしておけば大丈夫なんだよ。ちなみになんだけど、普段は服ってどこで買ってるの？
When I was living with my parents, my mom just bought my clothes for me. I'm a very introverted person. I don't like shopping by myself and risk making a blunder.
もう素材はいいんだからもったいない。
Huh? Tension. That's the first time in my life someone tells me something like that. I blush, realizing that Ayase thinks of me that way.
いや別に深い意味はないから、鏡くんが特別ではなく、みんな磨けば光る原石みたいなものだってす。
That's it?
とりあえず服の選び方は単純だよ。フロアにマネキンってたくさん並んでるでしょ。その中でいいなと思ったものを上下セットで買えばいいの。
That's it.
そうだよ。そもそもマネキンのコーディネートをしているのはプロなんだから、外れる組み合わせは絶対にしてないの。だから鏡くんみたいな服を自分で買うのも初めてっていう人でも問題なく買える組み合わせなんだよね。
Alright, I'll buy the clothes that the mannequin over there is wearing then. Like the combination of clothes the mannequin has. Hope if I can make my purchase. She grabs me by my shoulder.
ストップストップ。 買う前にちゃんと試着しなきゃダメだよ。
Well, I don't know my size. I shouldn't have to.
服によって規格サイズは違うし、着てみたら印象が違って微妙だなってことになる可能性もあるんだよ。だから服を買うときは必ず試着すること、これは絶対ね。
Alright. Go to the fitting room then. Put on the clothes and walk out of the dressing room. I said waiting for me in front of the fitting rooms. So, how do I look?
いい感じだと思うよ。サイズも大丈夫？
Nah, I feel like the jacket is a bit too big.
それならサイズが小さめのやつを持ってくるよ。
After saying that, Asa walks out of the fitting area and heads back to the
可愛
store.
らしい彼女さんですね。
One of the employees approaches me as I'm waiting for her. Oh, she's not my girlfriend.
では友達以上恋人未満といったところでしょうか。
No, that's not it either.
でもあんな可愛い女の子とデートできてるってことは脈はありってことです。私の目に狂いはありません。
Chance. I'm not trying to have anything with her.
まさか彼女さんの方からアタックを？世の中不思議なこともあるんですね。
This employee is having a bit too much fun. You're so rude.
それとも流行りのレンタル彼女ってやつですか？
They don't teach you to be polite in this store?
お待たせ。あれ、何かあった？
A lot of things.
I keep trying on several sizes of clothes Asa brings with her. An employee from before suggests some things, and I leave the store wearing my new outfit.
今さらなんだけど、お金って大丈夫？
I'm fine. I still get royalties from my past works. As long as I don't spend too much, it's like having a part-time job. How about you, Asa? Aren't you getting a lot from all your past novels?
私は結構浪費家だからな。
Wow, calling me shocked. I thought that someone like you would be saved for the future.
もちろん月に使う金額は決めてるよ。あんまり使いすぎるとお母さんに怒られちゃうし。それよりそろそろ着くよ。
Right in front of the beauty salon. Seems like Asa made a reservation. My home told me they only went to the barber.
じゃあこれからは美容院に通うこと。月に一度は髪を整えに行った方がいいよ。
Is that too, Asa?
私の場合は前髪が伸びやすいから前髪だけを切りに行くことがあるかな。
Cut your bangs, that's it.
女の子にとって髪って命みたいなものだから、少しの変化で印象って変わっちゃうから。
Let's see. Still a little scared. Aren't there a lot of extras there? I feel that's that crazy.
すごい偏見だと思うけど、ちゃんと優しくしてくれるから大丈夫。最初はどのくらい短くしたいかだけ伝えて、あとはお任せにしておけば間違えることはないと思う。
I'm trying to. What is the fuck is the difference supposed to be between beauty salon and barber? Because in my mind, it's like what they're gonna start doing his nails as well. Because that's what I personally would think of beauty salon. Like when it's just hair, it's fucking barber. Yeah, am I that crazy one for that? I think I'm not.
あと眉カットは必ずすること。眉の手入れをしていると女の子の印象はぐっと良くなるから。
Let's see. Sure about this, but here goes nothing.
私は待合室で待ってるから。
Throw his head inside the beauty salon. So, what do you think? Ask her how I look after the maker at the salon, but she's giving me a strange look. What happened? Do I look weird? Could it be that I didn't change at all? As I get more and more flustered, Isa's expression suddenly
大
softened.
丈夫。ちゃんとかっこよくなったよ。
Really? And I'm flattering me.
ちょっとどういう反応をすればいいか困っちゃって言葉を選んでたんだ。本当に困ってたんだよ。
Isa?
なんでもない。じゃあそろそろいい時間だし帰ろうか。
Since we're here anyway, let's go grab a bite to eat. I'll treat you for today.
でも今日は小説の取材に付き合ってくれたお礼なだけで。
It wouldn't feel right to me, but I can't take you to an expensive
そ
place.
こまで言うならご飯はいらないってお母さんに伝えておくね。
Sure. Getting pretty late, isn't it?
だね。日が落ちる前に帰るって言ったのに間に合わなかったから怒られちゃうかも。
If they do tell them that I forced you to stay with me, that way it won't be your fault.
そうだね。鏡くんにどうしても付き合ってほしいって言われたって説明しておくね。
If you say like that, they're gonna misunderstand. After laughing for a while, we stare at the view in front of us. So much fun hanging out with Asa today. It's comforting being with her, even if my heart sometimes skips a beat. Well, I'm thinking about Asa a lot. It means I'm interested in Asa. If that's the case, isn't that the best answer I've been looking for?
鏡くんはさ、月見坂さんと付き合いたいと思ってるんだよね。
Yeah, I do like her. It's the main distinction between the two. I can tell anyone who asks that I liked Kimizaka. However, if I'm asked the same question about Asa, I'm not sure what I'd say. We talked about this before.
私はね、鏡くんに月見坂さんと付き合ってほしくないって思ってる。
Huh? After that comment, Asa blushes like crazy, as if she's caught off guard for what she said.
あ、いや、今のは全然そんなんじゃなくて。
I'm definitely doing her last, because I'm not going to be able to do any of the routes if I do her first.
ごめん。
Asa! Asa runs down the hill, completely ignoring me. Isn't your leg injured? Will you be fine? Ignoring me still, she bolts down the hill. Damn it, what the hell does that mean, Asa? It's the wonder I'm reminded of the past. The exact situation happened when we were kids. Not again! Ah! Back to the past, Samurai Jack.
私、来週には引っ越すんだ。
Huh?
ごめんね。本当はもっと早く伝えたかった。でも、伝えちゃったらいつものトシくんじゃなくなっちゃうかもって思ったから。私はいつも通りのトシくんと過ごしたかったから。わがままでごめん。もっとトシくんと過ごしたかった。もっともっといろんなことをトシくんとしてみたかった。
Me too. Thought we would graduate from elementary school, continue school, and attend college together. Thought we would grow up and be together forever. You really have to move.
お父さんの転勤だってお母さんと一緒に残ってもいいって言われたけど、お父さんが一人だと寂しそうだから。だからお母さんと私もついていくって決めたの。
Let's see. I'm gonna write you a bunch of letters, I swear.
うん、私もちゃんと書く。だから忘れない。物語を書いていればきっとつながっていられるから。
So we fist bump. There's our ritual, the one that confirms our unbreakable friendship time and time again. My eyes begin to well up, thinking that this might be the last time we ever do this. But it's not managed to hold back my tears. She's my dear friend, my dear rival, my dear.
あのね、
She throws her arm and begins to mumble something. She has a determined look in her
ト
face.
シ君に伝えたいことがあるんだ。
What?
私ね、あの時高いところに登った私を助けてくれた時から、トシ君のことが友達だって思えるようになったんだ。
That's not what you wanted to say. Yeah.
あの時から私たち仲良くなったと思うし。
Yeah, I guess you're right.
そうだったよ。
That's nice though.
Huh?
Nah, nothing. I'm moving for transfer schools. Take care, okay?
トシ君も元気でね。
I then give Asa a hair clip. Asa gave me the pen her grandmother had given her. Is it one of those? Monday, I was finally able to see Ayase in class, but there's an awkward tension between the two of us. It looks like Ayase has personal matters to take care of, so she'll miss afternoon classes. Ayase continues avoiding eye contact with me and sits a little farther away than normal.
綾瀬さんと何かあったのかい？
Yeah, I guess something happens.
どういうこと？
よーし、座れ座れ。授業を始めるぞ。
Hime finally makes her appearance in class. Hime is the nickname our class gave to Uishi at some point. If we use that nickname in front of her, she gets mad. Still, the class keeps using the nickname when she's not present.
今日の授業は王道な題材を扱う。初恋の男女の恋愛模様を小説媒体で書いてもらう。ただし今回は2人1組だ。1人はプロット、1人は執筆という組み合わせでやってもらう。今回は私の方で組み合わせは考えた。どちらがプロットか執筆かは2人で決めてくれ。
Hime begins to reveal the pairs for the exercise.
次に綾瀬と鏡。
Just my luck. Of course, not both times you get paired together.
And again, you can't just turn down a school activity because of your personal feelings.
おい鏡。
As I continue thinking about Ayase, Hime makes her way towards me and gets my attention. She whispers something in my ear.
どうしても無理だったら私に相談しろよ。
Thanks, I'll try my
い
best.
い覚悟だ。クリエイターならそうでなければな。
Hime gives me a light smile and continues calling out the other students. Well, let's do this. Making my mind and head towards Ayase's spot. She tries to look away and avoids my gaze. Can't understand Ayase's feelings, but she continues to ignore me like this. It's gonna hurt me as well. And if we can't talk, we won't be able to do our homework. So I take the initiative and sit down next to Ayase. Listen, how could I put this? Let's think like we're creators for a minute. You're Sakurai, Saka, and I'm Toshi. Let's work together to create something we're both proud of. Mine's a mess right now. I'll put those thoughts aside for now.
君ってなんだかんだ言って大人だよね。
Don't you think it's a little late for you to realize something like that? I'm growing too.
そうだね。うん、もう大丈夫。いや、大丈夫ではないけど、クリエイターとしてなら立ち止まることを私は許せないから。
I unconsciously swallow when I notice determination in her eyes. Sakurai Asaka is the type of creator that can keep pushing forward despite her confusion.
それで私から提案なんだけど、鏡くんは概要だけ考えて、私が執筆とプロットを兼ねようかなって。今の調子だと鏡くんにはどっちも厳しいと思うから。
Nah, wait, I want to do it. Let me try. Might be too difficult for me to take care of the writing, but maybe we can do a simple plot.
プロットは書いたことがなかったの？
Nah, I tried to write it many times, but I couldn't.
それなら
But my symptoms were less severe than when I was writing. I need you to let me write, even if it's hard for me. Set a deadline. Can't write it by then, I'll contact you right away.
分かった。でも無理はしないでね。
You know, saying that to creator doesn't really make sense, right?
それでも言わせて。じゃないと自分自身が許せなくなるから。
Asa reluctantly agrees to let me do the plot. Perhaps she felt my spirit. I told Asa all that, but as soon as I tried to write the plot, I'm assaulted yet again by the symptoms, dizziness, nausea, and all. I have so many stories floating within my head that I can't just put pen. Why can't I just put pen to paper? All this frustration and misery is making me want to cry. Let's buy something to drink. Stand up and walk over to the vending machine. Oh, so I lost some thought that I don't even pay attention to my surroundings. Thanks to that, I collide with a student passing by. The student drops the book she's reading. Sorry, I'll pick it up right away. I hastily reach for the book, but I freeze when I see the cover has fallen off. The perverted mistress of Salacia's life, forever the butler's sex slave. She's nothing if not consistent. Let's go to the main. Pick up the book and look at the student I bumped into.
あなたは誰だっけ？
First year Koushiki Kagami, it's been a while, right?
久しぶり。元気なようで何より。
Think someone with a face like this is really fine. Enter the book, apologize to her, and head back to the vending machine.
待って。
Back! For some reason, she grabs the collar of my uniform, stopping me in my tracks. What do you need?
物語を書きたいの。
Huh?
さっきから苦しそうにペンを握って書けないみたいだったから。
Yeah, I'm in a slump right now.
スランプ。物書きにスランプなんてものがあるんだ。
Of course, if you're a creator, you've probably felt that way at some point, haven't you?
なかった。だから教えて。
Huh?
どういう経緯であなたがスランプに陥ったのか気になったから。
But, I mean, like, I already know that his cousin is not gonna be colorless because, well, she's an artist, not a writer. So this one's clearly gonna be colorless. I mean, her hair is colorless. One of the main heroines is going to be colorless. I refuse to believe otherwise.
気になるの。
I get it. This is my way of apologizing for bumping into you.
ありがとう。
Buy a drink, sit on the bench, and tell Senpai how I got into a slump. Of course, I omit some details and explain them without giving out specific names such as colorless. Yeah, you gotta make sure not to let her know that she's at fault for the slump. Man, that's why I feel like I can talk to her about Ayase. Tell her I reunited with my first love and became friends again, and now we had a snag in our relationship. Just find myself continuing to talk and talk. Maybe it's because she's listening sadly without showing any reaction. That's that. So many things on my mind.
一番物語を書けたのはいつだったの？
Most stories? Probably... I think it was when I hung out with Ayase. That's why I could write the most. Back then I didn't want to lose to Ayase. I wanted to be a creator who could stand side by side with her. Kept thinking that every day, which is why I worked so hard.
それなら、やることは一つな気がする。初恋の決着をつけるべき。そうしなければきっと前に進めないと思う。
Why is that?
一番筆が乗っていた時期を模倣する。その時期は綾瀬さんとの関係ははっきりしていたから。
So you want me to straighten out my relationship with Ayase?
そう。あなたは今の綾瀬さんへの気持ちが初恋の残滓なのか、純然たる行為なのか、判断がつかないでいる。つまりどっちつかずの状態。
Itchy.
だから自分の気持ちに向き合って決着をつけるべき。
Senpai's words resonate with me immediately. I'm grateful for myself from staying still for too long instead of getting off my ass. If I don't pick up these feelings inside me and deal with them properly, I'm sure I'll never change. I don't know if it's really going to work, but if I don't do anything, nothing's going to change. Thank you very much, Senpai. I have to go. Turn on my phone and send a line message to Ayase. It may be too late for this, but
何？
can you tell me your name? Upon that, Senpai realizes she's never told me her name. I don't know because how ridiculous the situation is, or because of that sudden question, but the corners of her mouth soothed and...
行き先エレナ。
I was thankfully told that apparently the first instance of censorship is, well, fittingly connected to her.
シオンはさ、
何ですの？
恋ってしたことある？大丈夫？
いきなり 突拍子もないことを言うからですわ。
ごめん、ふと気になっちゃって。
恋愛経験はないと言ったでしょうに。
私は恋愛と恋は違うと思うんだよね。恋愛は2人でするもので、恋は1人でするものだって。
それでしたら恋もまだですわね。創作活動に力を入れていましたし、恋愛ごとにうつつを抜かす時間はありませんでしたので、その問いをしてきたということは鏡としきのことですか？
何のことかな。
別に私は他言する気はないですわよ。心の内を言葉にするだけで考えがまとまることだってありますわ。創作だってそうでしょ？
そうだね。なんだろうな。幼なじみの男の子がいて、その子はやんちゃで負けず嫌いで、男女関係なく私と何をしても張り合ってた。でもその子はやっぱり男の子で、女の子の私はそういう部分に惹かれちゃって、それが私のでも私は臆病だったから、思いを伝えることはできないまま転校することになって、転校する直前になっても結局思いを伝えることはできなかった。そのことを今でも引きずってる。
つまり今抱いている気持ちは恋なのかどうか悩んでいると。
すごいよくわかったね。
あなたがわかりやすいだけですわ。それと私の視点では、今の愛沙さんは鏡としきに恋をしているように見えましたけど。
だよね。
ただ最終的に自分の思いを決めるのは愛沙さん自身ですわ。
手厳しい。本当はね、私の中では結論が出てるんだよ。あとはそれを言葉にするだけ。それだけなのに、あの時のようにずっと踏み出せないままでさ。でも今度は踏み出したい。前に進みたいって思ってる。
そう思ったのならすぐに行動に移すべきですわ。
Reminds me. You get like chapter titles. I forget. At least don't get any of the fucking save files.
それはそうなんだけど。
ちょうど誰かからライムが来ているのではなくて。
鏡くん。
Sometimes the transfer we wrote letters to each other, told each other about our lives, and sent each other the novels we'd written. But all of a sudden, everything ended. Right after the school semester started, I stopped receiving letters from Mayase. Wrote to her several times, but she never replied. She hates me. First time I thought that, a big hole opened in my heart. That was the first time my heart broke. From that moment on, I tried to forget about Ayase and dedicate myself more than ever to my creations. Sometimes I even forgot about sleeping when trying to improve my skills. Wrote, and continued to write. When I finally felt like I could write a story I could be satisfied with, so I made my commercial debut despite still being a student. Right now, Alice and I are facing each other on this hill once again. I'm gonna tell her I feel it has to be here, in the place where we reunited. So if we're going here, it is a nice CG. There we go.
私も鏡くんに話したいことがあったから気にしないで。
Thank you. Truth is that I don't even know where to start.
いいよ。何も取り繕わなくても。ちゃんと聞いて答えるから。
Alright. Memories of my childhood with eyes that flash in my mind like small lights. Hold on to those feelings and thoughts from the past as I speak. You're my first love, Ayase.
うん。
And we saw each other again. I was trying to send you a letter in an attempt to put my feelings to rest. Didn't care if you read it or not. I was simply spilling my heart in my letter. We did reunite, and I've been extremely confused since. I don't know what to do with these feelings, but I finally understand how I feel.
私も転校する前に思いを伝えようかずっと悩んでた。
Behold the might of thunder.
結局最後の一歩を踏み出せないまま鏡くんの前からいなくなっちゃったんだけど、手紙を返さなくなったのはそんな弱い自分が許せなかったから。何より会えないのに鏡くんとつながっているのが辛かったから。ごめん、私の自分勝手な理由で手紙を返せなくて。
That's fine, it's all in the past now. We're here once again together. And what's important is what you're feeling right now.
それなら一斉の背で言い合う？
Yeah, let's do it.
じゃあ行くよ。一斉のトシくんが
I suck!
好きだった。
I loved you. Two of us laughed together. Sounds like we both came to the same conclusion. We're just feeling the remnants of our first love. Human heart is all too fickle, like a story eternal love doesn't exist in the real world. Gonna call you I still like before.
私も昔のようにトシくんって呼ぶのを許してくれるなら。
That is probably end of chapter 1, I'm assuming. That's when we fist bump again. Actually, it's better with the fist bump, I feel. No, 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 no. Why the fuck did you turn off the goddamn delay? There we go. Yeah, it's the ritual of our friendship, the first one in 3 years. It signifies the end of our first love. Do we really get like a... We get... We get a fucking ending credits? No. We get ending credits for like the end of chapter? What? How many fucking ending credits is this game going to shove down my throat? Oh yeah, I had to start over with the new PC, so yeah. I'm currently running a more fun all fossil scene, and it is bad. I don't know why. Probably get the most money by just going with this one, going I guess lower. Probably set up that actually now that I think about it.
かけたのか?
Huh? What the fuck's happening? No, not auto. Why the fuck did auto turn on? I did not turn that on. Did it it activated because I was spamming buttons to try and skip the ending credits. That's funny. That is actually very funny. Overall, I add a singular Persian, a comfy, and where is... There we go, there's Aegis slash. Maybe like a fucking Raichu as well, sure, why not? Put that here. Alright, put this guy, can I? Yep, give this guy heavy duty boots. Put this guy here. Raichu goes here. And there's a comfy here. And I'm also gonna give this guy. Do I give this guy to make him extra fast? Oh, quick claw. Absolutely quick claw. This motherfucker's a fucking MG now. Then just press next wave once and see who deals the most damage. And give that motherfucker the goddamn gold amulet. Oh, holy shit, is Raichu by a landslide. I mean, sure, it's getting a 50% boost to damage because of the goddamn electric orb. Kind of not need that damage is not really needed currently, so just put that on shit on auto. Have that run while continuing with this. Here's our homework. Hand her the sheets of paper where the story is
書け
written.
たのか？
Not quite. Isa was in charge of writing while I was in charge of the plot. Tried to write, but I guess I can't do it quite yet.
そうか。だが大きい一歩だ。一歩ずつ進めばいい。何も焦る必要はない。
Yeah, thank you very much. What's this?
授業はここまでにする。午後の授業からまた課題をこなしてもらうからな。
He may quickly leave his classroom. Watching her leave the room, someone tasked me with the shoulder and I turn around.
食堂に行こう。早くしないと席を取られてしまうよ。
Yeah, son, Shion, you're coming with us, right?
あら
Why are you both looking at me like that?
まあ顛末はシオンに伝えているんだけどね。
顛末？一体何のこと？
Come on, we better talk about this at the cafeteria. As far as I make our way to the cafeteria, the students in front of us spread out like a wave.
なんだろ
そう
Now, confusion, a student appears in the middle of the crowd.
ああ、ここだったのね。探したわ。
Kimizaka makes eye contact with me and smiles a little and heads straight towards me. Did she talk to me? No, impossible. Maybe she's talking to the person behind me.
鏡くん、少し話があるの。ついてきて。
Sure, I'll catch up with you guys later.
う。わかった。頑張ってくれ。
一体これはどういうことなんですかアイサさん
Shio's just over here like, what the fuck is happening? I was not briefed on this! This is outside the norm! The basic training has not prepared me for this.
アイサさんさあ私にもさっぱりかな
I followed Kimizaka for a while and we arrived at the auditorium.
なんだか前会った時と比べて少し印象が変わったわね。
Ah, maybe it's because I went to a beauty salon after we parted ways.
そうなんだ。今の方が素敵だと思うわ。
Thanks.
What? The kitty that came and just told me I look handsome?
I'm not gonna, like, correct the grammar in this case because I feel like him just being so overly excited that he just don't do grammar no more is funny. Hearing that above my whole body enjoy. Wait, calm down. She keep calming at me. Can't do something weird here and make her head.
ここなら誰にも聞かれることはないと思う。
You said you had to talk to me?
私から鏡くんにお願いがあって、あなたにしか頼めないものなの。
Anime.
あなたしかできないことよ。
Because you're Toshi. Kitty trusts me. Just thinking about it makes me feel warm and fuzzy. I'm just a nobody to her. I'm sure whatever she asks of me will be just a nuisance for me. It's not like this is a story or something shocking is going to happen.
私と恋人になってもらえないかしら。
That's not what the script says!
Is it just me or has reality been stranger than fiction lately? Oh, opening. It is fucking wild that we got the opening after it ending credits. Also, yes, I'm skipping that. I'm very interested in you, chapter 2.
私と恋人になってもらえないかしら。
There's also There's also a chance that the start of every chapter is gonna have the opening. I just realized. Oh, is this gonna be like a fucking? Oh yeah, everything has like the fucking next episode, like fucking Alcana did. Huh? Your boyfriend, me? I must have absurd. We've only talked once. We've only talked once, and now she's asking me to be her boyfriend? Yeah, no, as if these fantasies would conveniently come true. Pardon me, repeat that. I think I misheard you.
いいわよ。
Alright, let's pay closer attention this time. This might be the last time I'll ever be able to talk to Tsukimizaka.
私と恋人になってほしいのよ。
So it isn't Misiryu! Yeah, if I could stop myself. Tsukimizaka backs away slightly, a little surprised with my reaction. This is some kind of joke or something, right?
ないわよ。そんなに私の言葉が信じられない？
Nah, it's just impossible to believe. You're telling me Kirina Tsukimi just confessed to me.
そうね。あなたの立場なら信じられないわよね。
So, are you attracted to me?
違うわよ。
Of course you don't. That's obvious. It would actually be even more outrageous if she told me that you're attracted
で
to me.
も、興味はあるの。
Huh?
そうじゃなきゃ、こんなところに呼び出して付き合ってほしいなんて言わないわ。
Wait, even if you say that you're interested in me, we've only talked...
クリエイトナンバーガールズ。通称 CNG。鏡くん、あのゲームのシナリオライターでしょ？
yeah?
あのゲームの音楽と絵以外のシナリオ、ディレクション、プログラム、スクリプトを全てあなたが担当したって。
He was so close to being the next gen Zun. All he had to do was take care of the art and music too. One thing led to another, and that's how I ended up doing it. I did a pretty crappy job with those compared to the actual writing.
そんなことないわよ。バグもなかったし、ゲームの良さを殺すこともなかったもの。私は CNG の大ファンで、このゲームの制作者であるあなたに興味があるの。まだ恋愛感情はないけど。でも、あなたとなら、いい関係を築けるんじゃないかって。
Not now, but someday. If we start dating at some point, you may actually become attracted to me. Before that, you have to know something.
何かしら。
I can't write stories right now. I'm in a slump. When I try to write stories, my hands shake, my head hurts, and I have nausea. I feel utterly terrible. So the person you're interested in is in my past self. Would you still be interested in a completely incompetent creator?
鏡くんは、クリエイターでいることを諦めているの？
No, I'll get through this, and we'll return to writing stories.
そう。それなら何も問題ないわ。もちろん、断ってくれても構わないわ。そのと...
Nah, it's a pleasure to be with you. I bow and lower my head. She doesn't respond for a while, so I fearfully raise my head. And she's smiling as if something hilarious just happened.
私から告白したのに、その態度はどうなのかしら？
It's just, I've always admired
あ
you.
ら、そうなの？
I thought you'd understand when you found out I was your fan. You were my emotional support when I was in a rough patch in life. I believe that since then I liked Kirina Tsukimi. Genuinely think if this didn't happen, I would have been the one confessing to you, Tsukimizaka.
そうなんだ。ちょっと照れちゃうわね。
I mean, this is not gonna work out. We all know that right now because I don't think they're gonna be like, oh yeah, you're in a relationship now. Anyways, go cheat for all the other routes. Because if that is the actual case, well. Wish I had a representation for like the writers and creators of this game because like if that is actually the case, gonna fucking put it to the hand and pull the trigger, you know. But except I'm gonna somehow find a real one first. Tsukimizaka starts fanning herself to cool off. Shit, it's criminal the way she's acting so damn cute.
それと、正式な恋人同士になる前にお願いがあるのよ。男性と付き合ったことが表沙汰になると、いろいろ問題があるの。だから、親御さんにも友達にも付き合っていることは内緒にしてほしいのよ。
Sure, actually I was gonna ask you about that. Kinetsukimi is an extremely popular voice actress after all. If people were to find out this girl had a boyfriend, her popularity would definitely know.
理解が早くて助かるわ。
Tsukimizaka takes a phone out of her
ライムを
pocket.
交換しましょうか。恋人同士なのだし。
What I'm so confused about is like, why make it like, oh yeah, they're a couple? Bitch, just start as friends. Like any normal person. You've had like 2 interactions at this point. One of them being the one that is currently still ongoing. What are you on about? Yeah, you're right. Let's do it. Take my phone out of my pocket and add her contact info. Oh man. My condolences, I didn't know he had erectile dysfunction. Because it looks like ED. Droop is there. The fuck is that? I feel so overwhelmed right now. I never thought the day would come when I would be able to talk with Kimizaka via line.
あ、それと、私は仕事で忙しいこともあって、ごめんなさいね。恋人同士なのに。
Nah, worry, I watch you all the time. I know how busy you are.
そうだったわね。これからよろしくね、鏡くん。
My girlfriend extends her hand in front of me. Pleasure. I apprehensively take her hand and give it a gentle squeeze. Her hands are small and different from ice. I want to protect these hands. Anyways, hi guys. As soon as I arrive at the cafeteria, Ice, Shion, and Yuma rush toward me.
何の要件だったの？
何か失礼でも働いたのでは。
そうだとしたら教室まで呼び出しに来たなんて相当おかんむりじゃないかい？
トシくん？
とても気持ち悪い表情になっていますけど。
おーい、としき、一体何があったんだい？
The three of them continue to talk to me, but the words go in one ear and out the other. Euphoria envelops my body. This is what it feels like to be in heaven.
何かあったのは間違いなさそうだね。
I mean, it's one way to make them stop asking him for details, just be so fucking creepy that they don't want to know anymore. Later, gain my composure. However, despite being pressed with so many questions, I only tell them I can't say because I made a promise. Either way, I'm sure they won't believe me if I just tell them I'm Tsukimi-sama's boyfriend now. I like her so much. Are we really dating? It's not a dream, right? Just smiling when I get home. I feel super restless. I was so distracted that Chinami was worried about me during dinner. Talking about Kitty and Tsukimi, you know. She told me she didn't have feelings for me yet, but she wanted to go out with me because she was interested in me. So the near future romantic feelings may develop. If that happens, what will happen to me? It's possible to be happier than I am right now. I feel like I'm on cloud 9. It's a sensation I've definitely never felt before. Prepared by these feelings, I immediately pull out a piece of paper and pick up a pen. Try to write the story that's in my head, and... Oh, hi. After our novelist class ends, the part ends. I hope you guys enjoyed.
ねえねえトシ君、今
Motherfucker.
日は予定ある？
This time, don't miss. Please. There we go. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.